Hey, it's Angela Lin, founder of Vietwang Highmarks. Now in this video, I want to talk to you about something very important each time you go into an exam and a tip for how you can do better. So, you see this sweater that I'm wearing? Basically what this sweater signifies is actually the fact that I successfully passed the final exam to get my chartered accountant license. So it's actually a very exciting time for me. It's been sort of 2 years in the making. Had to first pass through university and then work as well as do courses at the same time. Now, what this exam required was actually taking 2 months off, so from July, August, until the beginning of September, and actually studying during all that time, every weekday, Monday through Friday from 9 to 5. And so this is a 3-day exam. So while we were preparing for the exam, the instructors told us that one of the keys to passing the exam is not actually how much you know or how smart you are. The key is actually being able to control your mind. So what does this mean? Well, let me give you an example. A lot of times people might go write an exam and then they feel bad that they didn't do so well. So then sometimes they might have midterms or a couple exams in a row where they go to write the next exam. And because they weren't feeling that good about their previous exam, so this impacted their second exam. And their performance, they might have been here originally, but because of the fact that they thought they did bad on that first exam, so they actually went down to here, even though they studied and they were prepared. So what happens is, if, as a true story, they found that somebody, actually, they thought that they did really bad on the first exam, that they actually failed on the first day for our 3-day exam. So on the second and third day, because their confidence level went down, their performance also went down. And it's not that they weren't ready or that they didn't know the knowledge to do the exam. It was actually the confidence level. So confidence has a huge factor in terms of how well you do in your exam. So results came out, that person failed. Now, the person failed not because of the fact that they did bad on the first day. No. In fact, just the opposite. They actually did perfectly fine on the first day, but they didn't think so. So on the second day, they did bad because their confidence went down. And same thing on the third day. So overall, they failed. Now, this might happen to you. And you really have to watch out. You can't let what's happened in the past affect you. What's done is already done. Let it go. Just forget about it, alright? Let it go. So I'll tell you a true story from myself. So during my 3-day exam, I had first day, did fine, was alright. On the second day though, my friend and I were talking about what we did on the exam, and she was like, "Hey Ange, did you realize that, what'd you put down for this question?" And then I realized that I completely ran out of time, did not address it at all. So I was like, that's a pretty big part in that exam. That's not good. So she actually started getting worried for me. She's like, oh my god, what if that caused you to fail? I mean, then you have to wait until next year to write the exam again, and then you have to pay $1,000 to write the exam, and then take another 2 months off, and all of these things. And I was like, thinking in my head, I'm like, okay, yeah, I missed that part. But you know what? I'm not going to let that affect my 3rd day of my exam writing. So I went in my 3rd day, usual amount of confidence, being like, okay, you know what? I got this. I've studied for 2 months. I'm ready for this. I know my stuff. So I went in, didn't let my 2nd day result affect me, went in, wrote the 3rd day. And as a result, here I am, passed the final exam. And that's what you need to do. Every exam that you go into, you have to think, I got this. I know my stuff. And even if you haven't studied as much as you want to, you have to go in with that knowledge no matter what. In fact, what I did was I actually do a little self-hypnosis. So about 2 days before my exam, I'm like, okay, I'm the best accountant ever, I'm the best accountant ever, I know my knowledge, I'm the best accountant ever, I got my accounting knowledge down. So I kept repeating this to myself. And we all know that's not true. I'm not the best accountant ever, I don't know everything. But the thing is though, it gets me psyched up, it boosts my confidence, and so it allows me to write my exam well. So results have shown that confidence level has a huge impact on how well you do in your exam. So people who are more confident tend to do better than people who are less confident, even if they have the same knowledge, same amount of IQ, etc. So that's what you have to do. Forget about anything that's happened to you yesterday or the exam that you wrote right before this class, because in this class you are the best that you can be. Alright, so regardless of what course you're taking, just think, okay, I'm the best in math there is, I got my math down, or best in science, or whatnot. And that's the knowledge that you have to go in with. Now, hopefully as you go through your exams, whether that be midterms or finals, you take that attitude with you and also share it with your friends. You can forward them this video to let them know about this attitude. And also, if you want more help, I have a free report. It's called 10 Things You Must Know to Get Higher Grades. And you can find it at www.iwanthighmarks.com. So go out there, and here's to you getting high marks.